Other day.
Yes. And now I will start the screen share again, and
You
that
can,
way
Arden, you can skip
breaking-
all the, Arden, skip all the rest of those Mr. El Quattro pictures.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
to you and Arden,
Why?
me and Arden.
because they're all the same, Marcielle.
Okay, so this is
They're
Los
similar.
Altos Hills.
Telling me.
Because you heard.
That's definitely Los Altos Hills.
That's Joseph Alden, and that's me.
That's the horse track, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a horse place across the street from where we lived.
Yeah, I remember looking down and seeing it. I didn't go there, but about one time, I think.
I think Loretta took riding lessons. Looks like the boys are probably teasing her.
19,
Where's Chad? He's a
1970
teacher.
1977.
No,
No,
1976.
we moved to Pleasanton in 1976. So this would have been 74 or 75, maybe 76, early 76. I don't know.
Okay, I got it. Around
Mid-70s.
1975.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on there. Hi, everybody.
my wife Cheryl just came in.
Hi,
Hi,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Hi.
Hi.
We're at her parents' place right now.
Oh.
Next picture.
Okay, so we have Dad with no
Oh.
shirt on, and Kamillia with an amazing hairdo. It looks like.
Where, you have Gerners, or is that me? No, I think it's you. I don't know who it
And
is.
that wouldn't, I don't have
That's
amazing.
Kamillia.
yeah, that's Kamillia and Barbara and Dad's two
Maybe mom. That looks like mom in the yellow.
That's
just
that's
guessing.
Lucille by Dad.
Lucille is between Daddy and me.
Is Barbara
And-
pink?
This is one of Lucille's kids or Barbara's. Is that Karen when she was young?
This person right here
Mm-hmm.
on the far left
Yeah.
could be.
Oh, I got it messed up. Okay, hang on.
So I think this.
Who's the first person on the left?
That-
Well, it's
Barbara?
either Lucille or Barbara's daughter. I think it might be
This
Karen.
the writing on this box is backwards.
Yep,
Oh,
the
that's
picture needs
bad.
to be inverted. I'm sorry, I didn't pick
So,
that up.
so can someone read it backwards?
Yeah,
Let me get
that's a test of your IQ. If you can read that, then that says you've got a higher IQ than most.
Oh, there's a
But-
poinsettia in the back, and so it must have been around Christmas time or after. It's not a thriving poinsettia.
Zoom
Zoom in on the
in on it. I
calendar.
can't read it because I can't see it, but if you zoom in, I might be able to read it.
Well, but there's yellow bananas on the table. What does that tell us?
They're more appealing.
Well,
I'm for banana bread.
Zoom in on the calendar.
SNIK
Snick,
Um,
Snick.
T or L. No, I guess it's T. SNIKTOCS.
See.
Snick bucks.
I don't know who's intelligent, you or me, Annette.
I'm afraid that one escapes me. I think the characters are not legible.
Is there
enough for us to-
there is a calendar. I'm gonna
Zoom
zoom
in
in
on
on
the calendar.
That'll be inverted too. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
well,
look
we
at
might
it.
be able to get something out of it. Or
Ah.
not.
no.
Yeah, or not. That's
Is
right.
that Barbara? Is that Barbara next to Dad?
I think it's Lucille.
It looks very much like Lucille.
It's Lucille.
Yeah, it's definitely not Barbara. What are you doing?
I'm undressing.
Oh,
It's just too
We've got a
hot.
clock up here on the
Who do you
top left.
suppose is taking the picture?
Pardon? Say that again?
Who do you suppose is taking the picture and not in the picture?
Could it be Mother?
Where is the picture taken and what year?
We don't know. The calendar's too blurry. But we
The
could figure out what
person in
time.
yellow is a mother pose.
We could figure out what time it is, though.
Upside down.
That'll help.
Let's see here.
27 to 7.
Kamillia,
right.
look at yourself. How old are you in that picture?
Oh, gosh. I would say I'm
You
late
are
20s to early 30s.
youngster. So why would you be there?
Could this be also tied to the funeral of,
It could be, when we were at when we were at Lucille's house, it was after Grandma died.
Yeah.
Grandma Compton died.
And I was there too, and Ken.
So
So is it location unknown?
I
Yeah.
would say it's probably Lucille's home.
Because Grandma died in Lucille's house.
Well, we're gonna have some pictures here coming up that are definitely Grandma Compton's funeral.
Okay.
I can't say about that one.
That's Linda.
Linda?
Linda and Tammy behind her, and that would be Pamela on her lap. I think.
Those are some awesome cat eye glasses.
Yeah.
She did wear those. She did wear those. Yes, she did.
That
You
was
did.
the style of the day, at least one of the styles.
Linda Thacker's dead, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she died.
She seemed to me, to look at her, I didn't know her, but she seemed like a nice person in her pictures.
Well,
was
she was
very
a nice person. She
Yeah,
was a very nice person.
This is Tammy in the background. Who's sitting on this lap?
That
Pamela.
probably is Pamela.
and then there's another baby. Is that another baby down there?
Dennis says.
Yeah, that, well, it's hard to know. There, all you see is a hand.
Dennis
No, I
says
think-
Melinda is on her lap.
I don't think so.
Well, look at Tammy and look
Yeah.
at the hand. That's Pamela's hand.
That could be.
Whose voice
Yeah,
is that?
there's,
Yeah, whose voice is that?
That's too big for that baby.
Dennis.
Pamela.
Who is it?
Yeah,
It might be.
Pamela might be down here on the ground with Melinda up here.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say that whenever they came to visit us in Sandy, which they did a lot, and it was time to go, she'd say, okay, you kids go jump on the toilet. And I said, well, that'd be a fun thing to watch.
We don't have any pictures of that.
The toilet would be rather old fashioned, no?
Okay,
That was not far from the Black Ridge days.
right.
No.
Does anybody know
I
who
don't
this
know.
is?
He
No.
looks familiar,
He looks more familiar than the woman, but I don't know
for
who.
heaven's sakes.
But could that be our great grandfather and grandmother?
Oh,
No.
no. They
No,
were much
no.
older than that. They were.
No,
much
That's
those
a
are
older
modern.
than that.
That
Photos
picture is a modern picture.
Right.
Okay, okay.
So tell us what kind of car that is back there. You know, you
Yeah.
see the headlights.
It's late 60s, early 70s.
You know, I
Those
used to
are,
know every car on the road when I was 12,
I,
but there was only about 12 cars to know then.
That's right.
that's right, there weren't very many makes.
There was the Model T and then
And the
there was the
Model
Model T.
Okay, and I even could tell which car it was when it was coming up behind me. Oh, that was. I knew it.
Go to the
Okay,
next
well,
one, Artie. We're not
I'm gonna go to the next one.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Okay, Nancy,
That was
speak up.
Festus and Gwendolyn.
Hey, here's some people
Lanny
we actually
and,
know.
That's Lucille, Lanny, and Daddy.
Yep,
That is a great picture.
I'm
that
thinking
it
this
really
is,
is a good picture.
this is Los Altos Hills, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great picture.
What year?
So
I want a
72,
copy.
73, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
73, 70, I'd say 73.
that's a good guess.
I think that's a wonderful photo.
Look how good Lanny looks, and he's changed a lot. He's much older, and he's struggling.
Yeah,
Of course, Daddy looks great too, and he's much older too.
right.
And
Not
sort of-
anymore.
If he were alive, he would be 100 and what? 100 and
He was born in
106?
5 from 11 is.
Don't ask me.
Too bad we still don't own that house. It's worth about $1.3 billion now.
Yeah. You don't exaggerate at all.
You know, that's the third richest zip code in the United States, Los Altos Hills.
Is
Wow.
that
Is that right?
Well,
Well,
Daddy would say it's not correct, not right, but it is correct, or something like that.
Well, what was you saying about this picture here?
This,
Well-
Nothing yet.
this looks like
It
This
was
is on
during the
our
trip.
trip.
It was during the trip.
It's on our
out.
move.
Yep, that's your trip.
But I guess that's not Jamie then. It
That's a
wouldn't be.
Vista Cruiser. That's Annette.
That's Annette.
That's the boy that helped you move.
Randy
Randy-
Smith.
Is that Alden? That's probably Alden.
Probably.
Probably.
Here's
And
That's George
the
trying to
dog in the
escape.
back window.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next one.
User.
Whoa, we're back on one of
You
these.
saw this one.
This is not
Well-
exactly the same.
It's not
Yeah.
the same photo, but it's the same group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so don't linger.
so Chad, we're gonna
I
let you
said don't
go
move.
back
Wait,
and,
wait.
and
Let's be done.
What year did we move to Vegas?
70.
70. Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right.
move on from this one, Chad, and let you go back and annotate it.
Yeah. Okay, oh, so where are we now?
I'm on dad 033.
Is that Tom?
Mhm.
8, dad 038.
That's
Dash
Bruce.
1.
That's Bruce's trailer park.
So this is
Here's- that looks
associated with
like
that
Linda over there.
picnic picture. So we've got Tom on the left, we got Bruce, that's probably
That's great.
Alden, that's me. Is that mom
Can-
back
can-
there?
In
Mom,
the
right
upper right corner is Linda again.
Can
Yeah.
we do the arrows so we can follow you? Point,
Uh,
don't just say
I
upper
was
right
doing
corner.
I was doing the arrow, but I was doing it too fast. I apologize. So I
Who's
said
Bruce
that's
holding?
Is this a trip west again? I mean, trip, yeah, west again.
No,
This is
No.
our move. Yes, 1970.
there's a
Tom is
U-Haul.
there?
There's a U-Haul on top of a
Probably
Continental.
June or July.
Who's
Why
Bruce
was
holding?
Tom there? Why was
Byron.
Tom here if you're
Byron.
moving?
He was married to
Mr.
Afton, who
Afton.
lived in Provo.
Yeah,
Who's-
that's right. But why
Who's
was
Bruce
he
holding?
stay with you moving from Virginia?
This is in Provo.
We were driving
Yes,
through
it's
You
Yeah.
already
Provo.
Provo,
got
but-
there, huh?
Where was the family coming from? They got the U-Haul on there. Where were they going? Where were they coming from?
From
Virginia
Virginia.
to
Okay, look at this
Virginia to
license.
Nevada.
This license plate down
Well, then
here.
this was the move west.
Right?
Yes.
I
Who's
can't
Bruce holding?
turn my head that way.
See this license plate right here, 1970
Virginia license plate.
Virginia
There
license
you
plate.
go.
Yep, there it is.
Provo because Tom and.
Who's holding Bruce?
Who's
Byron.
holding
Bruce.
Bruce?
Byron.
Bruce is holding.
Byron.
Bruce is holding one of his kids.
Byron.
Byron.
Who's mom
Oh,
holding?
is Byron the oldest? Yes.
That's
I
Tammy.
see that wrong on those other pictures, Chad.
What is
Who's
this
mom
one?
holding?
What is that?
Lisa.
Is that Liesel? I
Oh,
think mom's holding Liesel.
I
Yeah.
think
The
so.
redhead must be Afton.
Yeah,
Standing right
so
by the
there's,
car, yeah.
that's Afton, and Annette's got her face turned away from us.
That's Loretta in the blue.
Yeah, there's Loretta in the blue
And
with
that's Lenny.
Cammy
Tammy.
next to Loretta, and
Oh.
Linda over here with the dog George. Got that, Chad?
Got it. I got it all.
Oh, it's a dog.
Okay. Hang on a second. Oh, this is the epic picture of me.
Yes, it is. Look at you.
Don't I look so
Yeah.
epic?
yes.
you-
and-
So I
you
can
look very
verify that's Timothy.
thoughtful,
I
Artie.
can verify that's me.
Okay, what's the
Really?
occasion, Artie?
I am just, pondering eternity as I sit there on this rock.
Deep in
Okay.
thought.
You have any idea why you were in that particular place at that particular time, pondering eternity?
Well, I'm wearing a Bumbleberry shirt.
That's why.
And so that tells us, Bumbleberry was up and running and we were probably in southern Utah. And I actually remember those groovy shorts that I remember having those when we lived in Las Vegas.
Dad said, this would make a great picture, Artie. Climb up. Try not to fall.
Well, the
That
best
is a
thing,
good picture. That's a great picture.
yeah, the best thing
true.
about it is I'm not pulling a face, which I usually did at that era.
Right. That you look really, you do look deep in thought.
And
It's
you look
pensive.
like the all-American boy.
You look like the king looking over your kingdom.
Yeah, that's true. It's the
Actually,
Lion
it's
King
Denny.
looking over, right? Everything as far as I can see is mine.
Okay, so this is Arden Compton sitting on a rock, pondering eternity, dressed in a Bumbleberry shirt, Southern Utah. Cool shorts.
There you go.
Don't forget the shorts.
Okay.
What year?
So
Probably.
I'm gonna guess 70, maybe 71. And there's somebody else standing on a rock pondering eternity. Who's that?
Don't know.
Let's see. Can I zoom in a little bit better on that person?
I'd say that might be Dad, but that's not a typical pose.
No, that
for
is not Dad.
Not Dad.
It's
I don't
not
know them.
Carmen. I thought maybe it's Carmen, but that's not Carmen, is it, Kamillia?
No. Doesn't look like him.
No,
I don't know
Nope.
where it is.
that's not the way he stood.
This guy doesn't belong to us.
Okay,
That's
we're gonna.
So Dad made a lot of trips out there when we lived in Las Vegas. When
Well,
we lived in
what is this place down here in the valley?
That's
That
the
looks like a
Virgin
home.
River. That's
Huh?
the
Was that,
Virgin
was
River.
that Johnson's?
There's a
ranch
home
that we-
down there.
That's
There's
the
a home
Virgin
down
River.
there, big home.
You guys,
That's the Virgin River.
Yeah, but
Remember-
whose home is that down there?
Wasn't
I
it a
don't know.
farm that Daddy took us to look down on several times?
I don't
And-
remember.
Yeah.
It was very scary. I hated to have my children close to the edge.
Hmm.
And I think it was called Johnson's Ranch, wasn't it?
I know.
Sounds
Johnson.
familiar.
Ranch, that belongs in Ohio.
No.
Not Ohio.
Okay, I'm going to the next photo.
You guys, you're gonna have to be very orderly on this one because there's a lot of people.
Also, I am down to 25% battery and I don't have a way of plugging in and sitting where
Let's
So-
Marcielle.
start on the right with Loretta. There's
Yeah.
Loretta.
There's Loretta. That's all I know for sure.
Can you do your arrow?
He did,
Alden-
but I
Alden
don't see
was the
Loretta
first.
where he did. That
Okay, that's
has
Loretta. See
broken
my
leg?
arrow moving there?
Who has a broken leg there in crutches? Is that Chad?
Dad,
That's me.
wrestling accident.
Could you zoom in more? Good.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got.
I see Melody.
That's
Right,
already
see,
there.
I see
Okay.
Ken.
Okay, so is that Ken?
That's Ken.
Where?
Okay, my
Where?
arrow is on Ken's back. And
The
now my
arrow.
arrow is on Chad's back.
Oh,
And
that's
now my-
this thing that's in our way. Oh, hi, Artie.
Hi, now my arrow is on me.
Go to the couple on the far left.
This,
Nancy and Denny.
Denny and
Further
Nancy over there.
further over.
further over.
oh, hang
There's
on.
Nancy and Denny.
Yeah,
Okay, I had
and
to
so-
move it a
and
little bit.
One of their babies.
Okay, so that's
And then
Nancy and
Bruce?
Denny.
That's Lynaea,
Where?
Where?
Nancy's
Well-
In
holding.
her arms.
the baby.
Oh, okay.
And there's a
We-
child on somebody's back.
That's
We can-
Bruce.
It's Bruce.
We can see a lot more back of heads than front of heads in this photo.
What is this place?
Springdale,
Springdale,
the
yeah.
Bumbleberry Hotel.
That
Just
really-
burnt down.
That's Becky on the far right.
That,
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
where's Becky?
that's Becky.
That might
That's
be,
Becky. That's Becky.
that might be me in the middle with my
oh,
back
yes.
turned.
Becky.
Is that you or is
Oh.
that, who's
That's
that?
Melody.
That's not me. That's
That's Melody.
Melody.
That's
Melody.
Melody.
That's Melody and that's Annette. And that's
Guessing.
probably Joseph Alden.
Where's Rachel?
That's Rachel.
Where's
Where?
Rachel? That's Rachel?
No, you just.
No.
have
No.
it on her.
Very blonde hair.
I wonder if that's
right.
Robin.
To the right, just to the left of Ken.
I don't see Ken. He won't
Ken-
show me himself.
You
Ken
can't
is-
miss Ken.
Ken, my arrow's on Ken right now. Do
No,
you see
that's
that?
not Ken.
Yeah, it
I
is.
do not see Ken in that guy.
Yeah, that's
Well,
him.
you should know.
Well, I should, but
So wait a minute.
Hmm.
This is Becky right here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
no,
That's-
this is Becky.
Well, I don't know who
That's,
you're.
that's Jamie, maybe.
All we have to know is Becky's in the picture.
Becky is in the picture. That's Rachel right there,
Where?
right where my arrow is. You see my
To the
arrow?
right.
How do you know?
Just
can't see
guessing.
her.
That's
I think
Mary-
Becky's
Kirtland.
holding, Becky is holding Mark or Jared or somebody.
Yeah.
That's
What's
not
Okay.
What's the
Becky.
occasion? What happened? Why is everybody here?
The arrow was just on Mary Beth.
Family reunion in Springdale.
That's Mary Beth.
You think
So-
that's Mary Beth right there, Dennis?
Absolutely.
Okay, Dennis says that's Mary Beth.
What do you know?
Maybe it
Well,
is.
okay then.
It
I
was
think it was
fall.
that.
It's fall and it's Thanksgiving and it's when we all got together there for Thanksgiving.
Listen, you guys can argue about who you think it is, but I'm the one writing in the descriptor.
Okay, well,
Well,
this
just-
was right. This was right after Jay got off his mission, wasn't it? That Thanksgiving when we had Thanksgiving.
I don't think so. I think that when Jay just got off his mission, it was more like summertime.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Kamillia, I'm surprised to hear. I'm surprised to hear Kamillia had so much interaction with the family during those years.
Me too, because I didn't.
I don't.
Well, I was busy having babies.
Well, I think that's Robin in the, on the left side of the middle. Yes.
That's
Okay.
Robin. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because that's Loretta here, so that could be Robin there. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well,
That's
good luck,
Byron.
Chad.
That's Byron. on
Yeah.
Byron, where?
Yeah, on
Byron.
Bruce's back.
Oh, over here.
Where did it go?
Okay. Brian on
there.
Bruce's back. Okay. I'm gonna move on. That's
This
Okay.
next picture is, I think it's me watering somebody's something in Provo. I know it's Provo because I know those mountains.
That looks like Provo Mountains to me, but I could be wrong about that.
That's
No,
Jared.
that's
That's
Well,
not-
sure,
Provo.
Chad.
that is not you, Chad.
That's not me.
It
No.
isn't?
No,
It is.
That's
It
a
isn't.
shape of your head, kind of like an egg.
it just doesn't look like you.
But it looks like a shirt I would have worn.
That's-
It looks
Are
like a
those-
shirt
And it
Dad
looks
would have
like you-
worn.
Are those
looks like
Bumbleberry
you sure
colors
would have
intentional?
remembered.
I do think
Those
it's
are
me.
Bumbleberry
You think it's you,
colors for
Chad?
sure.
I do.
Okay. All right.
You could
Are
tell. by
those
the-
Bumbleberry colors are intentional there?
Yeah.
I think so.
So
Okay.
has this got to do with Bumbleberry? Where were you
No.
then?
This is Provo.
No, I just don't, nobody recognizes the yard or the house.
Mm.
The
Look how
mountains look like the mountains
slim
around
he
Provo, all
is.
right.
I don't know how to fix it.
He was,
Okay. well,
I
that's
like
good.
the way that you've got all these little bits of water separated out
Yeah.
and
that's
coming
good.
down like that. That's nice.
Patsy, what are you
Okay,
talking?
well, Chad can work through
I
that one.
guess that's it.
Oh, I recognize that one.
Whoops.
This is Manassas after the wedding. After Nancy's wedding.
Oh yeah, Rachel has on that purple dress. I wore purple also, and Loretta has on a beautiful wedding dress. Oh, okay. I don't remember this at all. That's Jamie right there, isn't it?
This is
That's
outside of
Jamie.
McDonald's.
and,
Yeah.
and Artie, what were you about to do or say?
I
or
don't
ask?
know. I think I was just
Pontificating.
yes. Listen to me.
You can tell Loretta's embarrassed by whatever it was.
Yeah,
It's after Nancy's wedding.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we did
All
that
right.
one.
This is in Manassas, right?
Yeah.
Should have been.
Yeah, Virginia.
And
That's
so here's
Daddy?
Dad on the railroad track.
1968.
No, this is late 70s, mid to late 70s.
Six
No, no.
Ballet.
We got
Are you
married
sure?
in 9.
What's that?
1969.
Really?
Mr. Bumbleberry, the magic grandpa.
You think,
And being derailed again.
Nancy.
Does
You got
anybody
married
know
in-
where this is?
Nancy.
Well, it
did
sure
you
looks
get
like
married in
Colorado.
Looks like Utah.
Colorado or Wyoming or Utah.
Looks like
It
on the
wouldn't
way
be,
up. to Nancy.
I don't know where that is. I was gonna say,
He's-
maybe he's, that's not Pine Valley Mountain above. St. that's not Pine Valley Mountain above St.
I
George. area.
wonder.
Well, you're up as
Not-
high as the
not a big
timber.
enough mountain.
You're up as high
There's
as the
another-
timber. That tells you something. I would be surprised if that's Virginia.
No, it's
that's-
definitely not
No,
Virginia.
not
And it's
Virginia.
not Pine Valley Mountain because there's no railroad that goes through Pine Valley, that valley. And it looks
That's-
like Pine
Yeah.
Valley Lake, but it's not.
It's off of Highway 70 in Colorado. And
Okay.
How do
that's
you
the
know?
Colorado River.
How do you know?
The railroad tracks run right along the Colorado River, right along Highway 70. And it
Railroad
would've
tracks,
been- would've been
railroad tracks
easy access.
frequently were right alongside the river, no matter where you were.
Traditionally, anywhere.
Yeah,
Well,
it could
and-
be,
and-
it could be absolutely anywhere. I just wanted to put an end to the speculation.
So I'm going on to the next photo. That'll put an end to the speculation.
Yes.
Okay, surrounding lovely Bumbleberry Valley, your place to stay. So is this
Wow.
must be on the way to Springdale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's on
I
the,
never saw that sign.
I never saw it either.
Is that Loretta? Is that
No.
Loretta?
there's
No.
not,
Looks
maybe
like
it is, but,
Marin.
it's-
Who
It's
is
like
it?
Marin.
oh, you're right.
What?
Marin,
And
Marin, is
remember,
that Nita's daughter, Marin?
Yes, Anita
Yeah.
did was in there quite a lot.
How do you
Yeah.
spell Marion?
M-A-R-E-N.
Marin.
Marin, what's her last
M-I-R-E-N-E.
name? Marin, Nita's daughter.
Erickson.
Yeah,
Well, we need to edit it. She's sitting on the can.
I
That's a
don't see,
terrible laugh.
How do you spell Marin again? M-A-R?
E-N-E. M-A-R-E-N-E.
No, that's Marine.
That's my
Doesn't
wife's
have it.
name,
Yeah,
No, it's-
M-A-R-I-O-N.
Marion.
No.
That's
that's
Marion.
Marion. She's not Marion, she's Marin.
this sounds
She looks
like,
like Marion material.
It's M-A-R-I-N. What's her last name?
Erickson.
Well, right now, I don't know. She was in Erickson. She's been married a couple of times.
Okay.
Okay, here we have a group of us.
Becky is in front.
Mhm.
it
So
looks like David.
Becky over here
Yeah, this is Becky.
Mhm.
and David here in the white shirt.
David. And it might be Robin in front of
Loretta.
him.
Loretta right here,
Becky.
Mia.
Loretta.
Mia
Mia.
right there.
Alden.
So, hey, that photo of Mia, I'm going back to that other photo where we were sitting in the Bumbleberry in Springdale, and who was sitting next to me? It was Mia.
Okay,
Right.
it wasn't Mia.
It was Mia.
Was
Okay.
it?
Who's
Was it
behind
you?
David?
And who have we got over here?
And is this Melody?
Who is
No,
behind
I agree.
David?
What?
Who's behind David in the blue shirt?
No,
That
it's
could
not one of
be-
mine.
I don't
It's
know.
one of- it's either, it's, let's see, what's the age we're at?
I'll bet it's
I don't know
John.
if that's John.
I'll bet it's John.
Could be John.
Yeah, it could be John. John.
And then we
Yeah.
got Melody and
Melody.
Chris. Is that Annette over there on the side?
I'll
Yeah.
bet it is. Look at her peeking around the corner.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Right there.
And a
Yeah,
little peek.
What year?
Up where?
Okay, what's the occasion here?
Well, I have to go boil some eggs.
Southern Utah.
Yeah, that's definitely Zion National Park in the background there.
Yep.
This
I bet
guy-
it's all the same time. Look, we're all wearing warm clothes like we would have at Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yep.
Who's on the
There's
very
another-
bottom?
What's the
There's
occasion,
another
folks?
body at the
I
very
don't know
bottom.
where Becky
Is
ever
this
got those
Thanksgiving?
pants.
Is that what
Okay,
you're
that's
saying?
Becky.
It's 1971.
Is that Arden ducking the picture up in
I
front?
don't think, I think that person's too big to be me.
1970. It's 1970.
I don't know. Is that me?
That's somebody hiding. I
Where?
bet it is you, Artie.
Right
Yeah,
there.
really?
It looks like an Artie
Oh.
pose.
Very
Well,
fair
all
skin.
you can see is your back, whoever you are.
Well,
I got-
who's to the left of you?
This is
As you-
Loretta.
Which one?
Over here.
In the red, right?
Yes.
The red
That's
is
right.
Loretta.
It's
And-
Scottish.
That's David.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's David there. Okay.
So Chad, I think of your kids as looking so much like Cynthia's mother, but I see them in me in these pictures.
Yeah.
And Mia?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And this is Kenneth and who, this next one?
Well, can we see Kenneth?
Yeah,
He's right here.
I
yeah,
mean,
that's Kenneth, but I don't know the woman. I don't know who she is.
It's not his second wife. She's way too young.
No, and it
it's none
doesn't.
of his kids.
I don't know.
I don't
Is it
reckon.
Weiser, Idaho?
It could be, but
She's got a plate and a spoon. She's going to be eating soon. So apparently this was some kind of
Gathering.
an eating event.
It looks
Well,
like
They
Kenneth
all are.
is,
If there's an
Kenneth
event,
is-
there's gonna be food.
well, we
Kenneth
had a
is
family.
wearing a shirt that Dad gave to him.
Anyway, she's happy. She's about to eat.
Yes.
It's-
Whoever
know,
she is.
She might have just been someone in the board.
Yes.
Because although the background doesn't look too much like it, because there was a reception sort of after the funeral of either grandmother or either of our grandmothers,
Makes
excuse me,
sense.
because
All
she
right,
should.
next picture, it's that building. It looks like an old schoolhouse.
So they changed the picture now.
What is it?
That's
Oh,
Weiser High School.
Okay.
That's called the
that-
Institute.
Yeah, that's up on the hill. It's the Institute. Is that might be the library building at
No,
the
No,
Institute?
this is Weiser High School, isn't it?
well,
No.
it became it, but the Institute was above Weiser, and it was built originally for very rich boys to live in the country. And Daddy worked on that Institute farm for 10 cents an hour, a day, to milk cows. And I painted a picture of the barn because he told me he worked in that barn. And there was a library on that same campus that was one of the, what's the name of the very rich guy who created libraries all around? Help me, Chad.
Oh, it's
Carnegie.
yeah.
Yeah,
Carnegie.
there was a Carnegie Library on that campus. And there were about 4 buildings that were very distinguished, like this one. And these boys lived and studied and worked on this farm.
And who's in the picture?
We have other pictures of it. We thought it was Weiser High School.
Well, I think they
No.
moved.
Anybody know who those people are?
Nope.
Is it
Oh, we've lost
Chad? Is
it.
it you? Is that when I was 17 and we went back to Weiser and Dad was taking pictures of Weiser?
Could be. I just can't see
figure
well.
out. Yeah, I can't figure out.
I was
that.
15 then, so Chad would have been about 10.
I was 17.
You were 17, I was 15, Chad would have been 10.
So who would the other person be?
That's
Oh,
not a
oh,
10-year-old.
That's not a 10-year-old.
Do you recognize the car over here on the left? Is that the Cadillac?
That
You
is,
can barely see it, yeah.
Okay, yes, that is the
that's a
famous
Cadillac.
that is the 1972 Cadillac, I believe. Oops. I think
Yep,
that's right.
it is. It
Okay.
is.
So
It looks like Alden to me in that picture, but
No
No,
way.
he's too, that, he wouldn't be that big.
Oh, all right. We'll just say there it's unknown.
Well, you know what? If that's the Cadillac, then I wasn't 17 and I wasn't there.
No,
That's an oak tree. That's a nice
Okay.
oak.
that's
This is
me.
This is a nice oak tree. I see Jaye. No, wait, no. Okay. I'm
I'm
just
up
gonna,
there in the
It's up
foliage
in there.
somewhere.
I'm just gonna move on.
Yep.
Kirtland Temple.
Kirtland Temple. Well, we
We
got that.
stopped at
one.
the historical sites on our way through from Virginia to Las Vegas.
Yep. Okay.
Beautiful,
No,
beautiful.
no
light on
family
that.
photos there. This looks like Nauvoo, edge of the Mississippi River.
Yep.
Yep, same trip, stopping through on our way through. I don't know whose house that was. Some pioneer house.
Festus.
Same
And
thing.
this is Carthage Jail.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna move on. And same trip, we're still outside of Carthage Jail. That's Loretta and the dog. And is that you, Chad?
That's Chad.
And cream puff.
Oh, Cream Puff. Yes.
Did
Where
you
are you?
lose the cat? Did you lose
Oh,
the
you're
cat?
outside of Carthage Jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is just
The
outside of
cat
Carthage
got
Jail.
lost in Zion's just before we got to Vegas.
Here.
Yep. Okay. This is Mr. Bumbleberry.
What a picture to remember our dad by
It's wonderful.
and those days. What a great picture that is.
Yep, he was the king of all the performers in California. So
And where is this picture taken, do you think?
California somewhere.
I wish somebody
it
would
could have been anything.
send me a copy of this picture.
You'll get one.
Copy very soon.
Daddy looks so young.
Look at how dark his hair is. Did he color his hair?
he colored it.
Grecian 44 or whatever, formula, whatever.
He poisoned his brain with it.
He
Right.
did, as a matter of fact, he did.
Ended up with lead in his
poisoned-
blood.
He poisoned his whole body with it
Why do you say that?
because that's what he did.
But it's not poison.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it had lead in it.
Oh, did it?
I don't know what park that is, but it's someplace in California.
It could be
Yeah.
Pleasanton.
We
'Cause
should
they live right there.
probably close the car windows since it's already rained a lot.
The keys in the ashtray.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to the next photo. And this is a funeral.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm never gonna get all these people.
No.
There's Dad.
No, this is mom's funeral. No.
Yeah,
No.
Mom's
There's
right there in
Mom.
the
There's
red coat in
Mom.
front.
Linda,
It must be
Bruce.
Grandpa Chandler's funeral or Grandma Compton's.
wherever you see Bruce, you see him holding Byron.
There's Bruce holding Byron.
That's the only way.
There's
you can get a picture.
Jen and Marcielle.
Is that Marcielle there?
Yeah.
So Marcielle's got her head turned. Ken's behind her. I don't know most of the people across the middle.
Yeah.
I think I keep
Lanny's
hearing.
up there.
That's
Lanny's in
one of
there.
Dad's sisters there.
Whose funeral is that?
Must be Grandma Compton.
Grandma
I'm gonna
Compton.
say, I'm gonna guess it's Grandma Compton's.
But I went to Grandma Compton's funeral and I'm never in any of these.
Wait, what are those mountains?
Yeah,
that
Arden
Grandma-
Mountains. That
Those are,
is,
are those the Ogden Mountains then?
But so she was
No.
buried in Ogden. Grandma Compton was buried in Ogden, so maybe this is the burial.
Must
What's
be
Grandma Compton's full name?
Grandma
Polly
Compton.
Sarepta.
Polly Sarepta, child, Compton.
There's Tom.
there's Lanny. Lanny is in the purple suit.
This one?
Right there. Yeah, that's Lanny.
Okay.
And of course, Dad's sister on the
There.
that's his sister. I don't know which one of them. So there's Comptons scattered around here.
Lucille.
I think there's Lucille and Barbara's boys and
That
kids.
might be in there.
Annette.
Okay.
That's a really pretty color of blue.
Yeah.
I like it so much better than the Bumbleberry.
What year did Grandma Compton die?
70?
It was when we were in
71?
Vegas.
I was pregnant with Lynaea.
So that makes it year 1972.
No, the winter of 70.
71. Or
Okay,
70.
where is this?
It looks like it's outside of Zion somewhere, that area.
That
think it's-
same overlook.
Rockville or one of those little communities along that road. Between Hurricane and Springdale somewhere.
But
That's
I
my
think
guess.
like Kamillia said, Dad used to like to take us up on this plateau and look down over into this valley that was so lush and green. I
That's,
don't know what it was called.
that's the, that's part of Springdale.
Is that
It's,
part of Springdale?
The part that is towards the park gate. It's all developed now. There's houses all through there.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is back to the Manassas building then.
Yep, and the man in the brown suit is Brother Harlow.
Okay. I'm just gonna jump right to the next photo though.
This looks like
And
a family reunion.
is this Dennis right here?
Absolutely.
What happened to you?
Oh, looks like the same one because
I needed something.
there's the purple benches and everything again, so it's the same one.
So that's me, and that's Mia again next to me with,
Denny, where are you,
where's who?
Denny?
Dennis is right here.
Where?
Well, I've got a little,
He's farthest left is Dennis.
I'm trying to move, it's a little X cursor that I'm moving right now.
Chad is,
You need
Chad
a
is
big-
just to the right of Dad.
Chad is,
Yep, right there.
that's Chad,
It looks like it to me.
okay? And maybe that's John on Dad's lap. That's James and Alden there. And can you guys see my cursor or not?
I
And then
wish you had a
David,
bigger one.
And the one right behind, to the right of Denny, the adults in the back, is that Annette and Lynn, or is that somebody else back there?
That's Bruce.
That's
Oh,
Bruce.
that's Bruce and. is
there's
that
Bruce. Yeah, there's Bruce, David, and David, John, Alden. No, James, Alden, John, Dad, Larita?
No,
I think it's-
Yep.
Is it, or could it be Robin?
it's not Loretta. It doesn't have the same face, same shape of face.
Could be Robin.
I think that's
It looks
Loretta.
That
me,
might
but
be
you zoom
Kamillia
in
behind,
better.
that might be Kamillia behind Bruce.
Is that Kamillia behind Bruce?
Kamillia right there.
Yeah.
I don't
Might
know.
be.
I can't see. I can't. You
And
need to
who's
zoom
holding
in.
the baby in the far back?
Could be
That's probably
Mark
me.
and me or
I don't know.
Or
yeah. I mean, Mark. Yeah. There's
Let me see if I can zoom in back there.
two babies back there.
Whoops. I didn't do
That's
that right.
Alden.
Sorry.
No,
Let's try that again.
that's Becky.
Can't see
No.
the face.
Afton.
Well, it's not.
That's
It's Afton.
Afton
Yeah,
or
it's
one of her
Afton.
kids.
With that would be
it'd be Afton.
Heidi,
Mary Lynn.
Marilyn.
Well,
Afton holding Mary Lynn.
so do the one on the right. Who's the person on the right?
Which right?
Right. You have it on there.
Right there?
Right there. Is there a face?
I don't think there's a face, is there? There's no face. I've zoomed out as far as I can and it cuts them off.
Well,
There's-
who's behind Dad?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
So that right there,
It's Chad,
That's Chad.
okay,
but we can't see the person behind Dad.
now the person
Okay.
straight behind Dad, that's all we're
Hmm.
getting.
Mm, mm.
You have to figure him out with
They're holding a
Well,
baby.
okay, we've still got that outfit. It's Mark. Mark or Aaron.
Okay, so Mark and Mary Lynn and Lynaea were all born close to the same time. So that would be Afton with Mary Lynn and Marcielle with Mark.
So Marcielle's got her head missing in this photo.
Yeah, they chopped me off.
She
Again.
lost her head a long time ago.
Clear back in 1970.
And she's managed to keep going.
Okay,
Actually, I did lose my hair the other day and I couldn't find it anywhere. So Kamillia had to leave me here at home all alone looking for my hair.
Wow.
Amazing story.
Is that in Is that the little cabin that was on the way to?
Diane.
I don't know.
I love
Wasn't
that.
Grafton, was it?
That's what I'm thinking. Was it Grafton?
But it was Grafton, but I don't know for sure.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
It's a
It
house on
is.
the one, on the way to somewhere.
And you've got these, the striping of these hills back here. That's definitely a Southern Utah thing. Anyway,
yeah.
okay. Oh, swimming pool being built in Vegas. And this side fence was wood right there.
Yeah.
And who is the guy who's looking so casual down there?
That's
sure
me.
it's a-
That's me.
That's
But the puppies were born after the pool was built.
I had the most fun in that pool that I have had. in any other pool.
Whoever it is has already got a little bit of a belly.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a
Can't be me then.
construction worker.
Yeah, it's not one of you kids.
Nope,
You didn't have a belly at that age.
nope.
We've got a belly now.
That's Cream Puff.
Oh, okay. It's the cat.
Cream Puff.
Not important.
I named her.
Is that Annette with the cream puff on the rope?
I
Probably.
just see it. Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know.
And swimming pool in Las Vegas. A little further along. Okay. And Larita. Where are we? This is a little bit further on. This is
Yeah, she's a little older there.
Are you sure that's
This is the
Larita?
reunion at the scout camp.
I'm
I-
not sure that's Larita.
I could almost bet money that's Larita. If I had any money, I'd bet it, but oh well. That's just my first gut response is, oh, that's Larita. And she looks to be 12 or 13 years old, maybe 10, 12, 10,
That's
11.
too old for this film.
I know it's out of order, so I'm open to other suggestions, but just if you look at the style of everybody's hair,
I
this
don't
is,
see anybody here.
Can't see any style anywhere.
this is later 70s. This is way out of order of everything else. I agree, but I don't know. So
I have, you guys,
Left is the person to the left. That looks like an outfit that Becky used to wear
Yeah, I agree with that.
in her late teens.
I agree with that. And the person to the right, is that Artie in the blue shirt?
don't
Looks
know.
like his left.
No, Artie wouldn't be that old with Larita being that young.
You're right. That would be too old. I wouldn't be that old.
No. So
Anyway,
Anyway,
hey, good people, as Jay says, or Chad, dear people, I am down to 10.
we lost you, Kamillia.
You
You
lost your voice.
said you're down to 10. You're down to 10%.
yeah, I think her battery just went dead and she,
Yeah.
I'm down to 10% of battery. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you are or your iPad is.
I'm on my iPad. The problem is I do not have a convenient plug at all. So I will just
And
disappear.
not only that, but we have a lot more pictures to go, and we've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I think we should take a break and, get back together in 10 minets.
In
10 minutes.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, we're gonna do this all day long.
10 days.
Yeah, let's have another day. Because
We
I
are
really-
not going to finish today. We have a lot more pictures to go.
Yeah. And I really
Okay.
want to be in on this, and I think Lucille
If I
has,
knew how, when I get home.
I will show
Yes,
you.
there are a lot more to go.
So we'll sign off now and meet again.
And let me tell you all, I love you.
Okay.
I love you all too.
And
Bye.
thank you so much.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you all.
Bon appetit.